Hey everybody, it's Christy with Christy Cole Artistry, and tonight I'm going to be working on a 50 by 30 level 3 canvas. I am going to keep the canvas vertically, so I'm hoping I can still get this in so that you can see what I'm doing. And I have mixed up some greens that I'm going to use tonight. I'm going to use a pale green background, a dark green that I've mixed with a couple of my darkest greens and some black. And then I'm also going to be using 3 levels of gray and 24 karat gold. So I'm going to flood the canvas with the lightest green, and we'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. Okay, I have taken my light green that I had mixed up, and I have flooded the canvas. There's a couple of little bare spots I see as the paint is starting to smooth out and settle down. So I'm going to pop the bubbles, and then I will show you the rest of the colors for tonight. Okay, so we have the light green that we're starting with, and then, like I said, I have mixed up lots of bubbles here. I have mixed up a very dark green with black. So here that is, and I'm just going to use this little cupful. I don't even think I'll need it all. Then next, I'm going to use Extreme Sheen Pewter. Then my trusty 24 karat gold. Then I have this Liquitex Basics blue gray, so I'm going to use that as well. And then on top of that, I'm going to use my Payne's gray. And like I said, I might add other gold. I may add a little bit more of the light green, but we'll see what happens. So let's start out with the dark green. Here. So this is dark green that I mixed up. So we're gonna start with that. And the design tonight is going to be the colors are going to be applied mostly to the bottom down here and then blown up. So let's see, where do I want to start on this? I think over here. And go up like that. And I may add some more as we go. Like right now, right here. Because I missed that. Okay. So then, next will be my Deco Art Extreme Sheen Pewter. Ooh. Come this way with that. Let me see the design. I don't know if you can see this all that well. Let me see if I can move this forward just to here. I don't think I can. Let's see. I'm going to have to show you close up. It's too hard to see, I think. No, I think you can see it pretty good. Okay, so next I'm going to put in that blue gray that I talked about. And I'm just going to check it here. There we go. So the blue gray, I think I would like in here, like that. A little more. That's kind of pretty. Okay. And then we're going to use the Payne's Gray. And I love the Payne's Gray with green. It's kind of a dark gray blue, and it always seems to just be gorgeous. So I'm kind of going all over the place here. And then I'm just going to add the gold, because I like 24 karat gold. So I'm going to add some here. And we'll go up the side like that. All right. I think with those colors, I don't think I'm going to add any more of this dark green. I think that green is going to be enough. What I am going to do, however, is I'm just going to add into these dark spots a hair more of the light green. I'm just getting it ready so it doesn't just come out all over the place. Like that. Just a little bit more. Because I like when it mixes in with the dark green. And a little bit going on there. There. Okay. A little bit more here. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's put it on that one. And we are going to torch this time. I think I had some splash over. Alright, so we're going to torch this before we start blowing it out. Okay, so before we do that, so somebody asked me, and I suppose you can't see it, asked me why I always hold my, what looks like holding my stomach. What it is my apron is so stiff that, and I've washed it twice now, but it's so stiff because it has this rubber backing on it that if I don't, it pops out and it gets in paint, as you can tell by here and here, if you can see it. I suppose you can't even see it. I'll show you later. But yeah, so that's why. All right, so now we are going to blow it out. And I wanted to use this new attachment that my husband made, because I want to see how it's going to work. It's a little bit skinnier than the blue attachment. So let's try it and see what happens. So here's what it looks like. And I don't know if you noticed, but he also made me some stands for my paintings, for my larger paintings. So here's what the new attachment looks like. So it's a little bit thinner this way and crosswise. And it fits on my, I'm going to call it my Goodwill dryer, because that's where I bought it. And there we go. And it fits nice and snug. There we go. Okay, so here's what that looks like. So it's just this dryer I got at the Goodwill, and this fits it perfectly. So we're going to use that tonight. Okay, so this one I think I'm going to try low. I don't think it's going to work on low, but I'm going to try low and see what happens. Nah, that's not going to work. Okay, low is not going to work for this one. I'm going to pump it up to high. The only problem is it seems like every time I move my dryers up to high, I shoot paint all over the place. So hopefully that won't happen. Here we go. There's shooting paint. Okay, so we shot paint all over the wall. All over the wall. Oh my goodness, I just painted that one. Okay, so we're gonna have to go on low or try the other one. all over this house. This part I love. This part I don't. No, I don't like that at all. I don't know what happened here. So I'm going to bring it down to where I wanted it. And shush some of that off. I just don't like all of that. So now what I want to do, let's see. Now if you don't like it, you gotta fix it, right? So I don't like some of this, and therefore I have to wipe all of the color off. And then light green, because I do like some of this. Some of it came out really nice. So let's see if I can get this to blow without blowing off the table again. So, I've got it filled in the way I like it. I just need to now take this and blow it back up again. So, I'm going to use the other dryer and attachment. Oops. So I think that will get me where I want to go a lot quicker. If I can get this thing to reset. There we go. Okay. So again, I've got it where I want it. I just need to get the color up there again. So here we go. Okay, so I hit the middle here, unfortunately, with the dryer, and took out a bunch of the paint, but easily fixed. Just add some more, and then I need a little bit more of this. It's starting to look like a mountain, which is kind of what I was going for. So I just need to get it to shape that way. So I have my part here and my part here, but I need a distinction here. I think that's where I'm going to use some of that paint that I scraped off, and I'm going to kind of finagle it right in here so that I can make what looks like one mountain peak here and then one going up behind it. I don't know if you catch my drift, but let's give it a whirl, see if I can get it to work the way I have it in my head. So let's just take it here, and we're just going to kind of make the edge like that. Okay, so now I need to do that to get some more in there, because it needs to be thick enough to stay, otherwise it's just going to run back together like it's doing. So we'll just do that, and then bring it all the way in like that. So now I can fill it in. Okay. Sometimes you have to work on your paintings. They don't come out perfect all the time. Okay, so now I've got the way I want it there. But now I need to smooth the sides together, so I need to blow this up a little bit more. And I need to do it carefully so as not to over blow it. Oh, like that. That's more like it. Okay, so I've got that part the way I want it. And now, I know this is going to be a long video, so I'm going to fix my sides because they need some desperate work. And then I'll bring you down and I'll show you what I've done here. Be right back. Hey everybody, how does the painting look? It looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Yeah, I didn't like it. Okay, everybody. Here's the painting. No, I ended up scraping it, as you can tell by this huge mess all over the place. I didn't like it. It didn't come out the way I wanted to. I saved all the paint that I could, and I put that paint on the bottom since we're going to be adding the colors anyway. So now I'm just going to retorch the painting before all this paint dries. And then we will try again. Okay, this time I'm going to concentrate more on keeping it within. If you notice there's a darker section, this is the paint I scraped off of here. I'm going to keep the paint down here and only blow, I'm going to blow down first a little bit and then just do maybe one sprig up that way. So hopefully it works this time. I had so much extra paint. It's still just flying off the canvas. I shot paint on my brand new phone charger, on my camera, all over my curio cabinet, all over my paints. I just shot paint everywhere. So, again, we're just going to start again. Can't find my other stick, so we'll stir with this. So again, I'm going to start out with the darkest green. And I'm going to use the same colors, but I think I also want to add a blue, so bear with me for just a second while I grab that. Okay, I'm also going to add my Prussian blue. So again, I'm just going to pour down this way. We'll do it for that green. And now I'm going to add my Prussian blue. And I want my Prussian blue in between. So I'm just going to come across here. And go up there. Okay. Then we're going to add the Payne's Gray contrast. I just don't want this to get too dark. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do on that one. What did I do with the cap? Oh, yep. And then I'm gonna skip the blue gray. I think there's enough blue gray in the paint, and I'm just going to add the gold now. I'm gonna add the gold on the green. I think that should be enough. I think I need a little bit of the Payne's Gray up here by this blue as well. Okay, let's see if we can get that to blow out decently. It's just very disappointed in how it blew out. It just sort of, I don't know, I just didn't like it. Sometimes these things happen. I'm going to stick with this dryer and this nozzle. I like this one. I'm comfortable with it, and it works. I can use it on low, and I have a power setting, so it works. So let's see if we can get this to look a little nicer this time. Okay, I don't know what's going on with these paints. I'm going to have to try high and shoot paint everywhere. Now that's much better. I hope you guys can see this. This is so pretty now. So much better. So much better. I think the paints were starting to dry because it was taking me so long to gather all the paint up and clean everything up. So the paints were starting to get really stiff, and I was worried that they were going to dry on me before I got a chance to blow everything out. But I did get a chance to blow it out, and just need to touch up these sides a little bit. They're not going to be perfect because the paint didn't run all the way down the sides this time. Again, because the paints were getting dry. So I'm going to gather up what colors I have here and try to fill in as best I can. To cover up some of that lighter green that we put on there. So let's just give me a second to finish that. As long as we have paint on the sides and we don't have any white spots, should be pretty good the way it is. This might be a little problem, so let's see if we can add gold detail on the top and let it run down the sides. And then I had some blue. Take a little blue and dab that in there. And I think I'm actually going to pick that up. Oh. Like that. Now we're going to scrape the underneath. Oh, take a little more of this green. Yeah, I think a lot of the paints were drying because it took me so long to gather the paint back up after I scraped it. And so it started to dry on the canvas. Alright, I'm going to add some gold here just because I would like a gold drip down the side there. And cover that one up. Okay, I think the sides look okay. I mean, it's the side of a painting. How often do you actually look at the sides of a painting? I mean, I do like to make them look nice, but I'm not going to spend an exorbitant amount of time, especially when there was like multiple colors on here. If they were all one color or there was a big white spot or something, like up there, I'll fix that. But other than that, I think this looks fine. So what I like about this now is there was so much of the dark green. I didn't realize how much that dark green was going to take over. When I tried it on some sample paintings, it wasn't that bad. But this time it really took over and I didn't like it. I absolutely love the Prussian blue that's in here now. And the Prussian blue and the gold and the lighter green are in here. And I'll show you in just a second how nicely they blended in. I just need some blue in here to fix that. And it's just making it worse. I got sticky spots and now I've got missing spots. Sometimes you just can't win. There, I just needed some blue in there. To go with my green. That's better. That's better. Okay. So like I said, I like it now. To me, I'm picturing like mountains or hills at least, and then water flowing down. And that's kind of what I was going for, but I was kind of going for the blue-greenish water. Unfortunately, that did not work out so well. So we've got blue water. And I really think it's kind of pretty right now. So I'm scraping the bottoms again with my skewer. And like I said, I will fix the light green because I know that that is not as nice as it could be. And I'll do that and then I'll bring you down. So I'll be right back. I'm back. Here is the painting. And for you it might have only been a few seconds, but for me it was about an hour and a half. I had flung paint all over my cabinet, my paints, the wall, my camera, everything. So I have been cleaning up paint because I didn't want it to get too dry on there and not come off. So here is the painting. I love it now. Didn't care for it before, scraped it and redid it. And I just love the brilliant colors that came out on it. To me, when I look at it, I'm going to bring it up here so you can see what I'm seeing. When I bring it up like this, it looks like water flowing down the mountain. And that's what I was going for. The mountain, as you can see, the green part up there is starting to come down here a little bit, so I might just tilt this up to keep that from coming down too far. But I like it. I'm looking at it as almost like there's a waterfall that's splashing into the picture and then running down the side of the hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it. But that's what I was going for. And now I love the green. I was able to fix my sides, so I'm happy with those. There's still paint running down them, but they look so much better. Sorry, I'm going too fast. I just wanted to show you that I did get the sides fixed, and they look much better. And now I'm going to take you down and show you some of the cells and the colors that mixed. And there are some sections like right here where the blue is just gorgeous, and then over here there's the dark blue, the light blue, and then it goes up to the green. And these will all dry a lot darker than this. So we're going across the top. Nice little speckles of gold in here. They just shimmer. It's beautiful. And then again, the blue. I'm glad I stopped, scraped it, and put in the Prussian blue. The Payne's Gray I love, but I think it was just too dark for what I was trying to get. And so here's what I was calling where it was splashing down. And then running down the hill. Like that. So now, I hope you see what I see in here. Again, we've got the hills, we've got the back hill area, we've got the water flowing down this side. I wish I could make it more three-dimensional, but I only do that kind of stuff if I'm crafting, not if I'm painting. So this is the whole painting. I just love it. I love the colors. I love how everything turned out. I think it looks really nice. So I'm going to let this dry, and then on one of my next videos I will show you the dry results. I have at the end of this video a short little section of some of the paintings that I finished earlier that I don't think you've gotten to see yet. So I'm going to add those to the end of this video, I believe. Yeah, I'll put them at the end of this video, just so you can see the final results. You saw the dry results, but now you'll see them after they've been had 2 coats of glossy varnish on them. This, not sure what I'm going to cover or call it, what I'm going to seal it in yet. Probably varnish, because I'm really having good luck with varnish. The glossy varnish looks really nice. So we'll see. But for now, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you, and take care until the next video. Bye.